Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Alright, so if you guys are not aware, we have the NIER units with their kits and cake reveal, including Pascal right here. Look at this. Look at Pascal's cake, alright? This is insane. Look at this robot. Holy. Ooh, look at that cake. Look at that cake, alright? That is huge from Pascal. Now, not only Pascal's cake was revealed, obviously 2B and A2 is pretty damn big. Alright, look at this. This is 2B's kit. Alright, I was quite surprised that it was this huge. Look at that. Look at that. Okay? That is huge. That is like massive. You know? But yeah, all in all, let's talk about their skills for 2B and A2. Since they have been revealed, we're gonna focus on these two characters and talk about who is the better one to go for. Now, first things first, I want you guys to be aware that 2B and A2, they are both going to use abnormal gears. So if you guys have those laying around, which you've been farming ever since the Chainsaw Man collaboration, you will be able to use that. Keep in mind, 2B is going to be a defender, as you guys can see, assault rifle, fire type, burst 3. So, even though she's a defender, if you look at her kit carefully, you will notice that they are trying to make her somewhat of a damage dealer, right? So she's going to be very unique, similar to Summer Anise that we have recently, right? So Summer Anise, despite being a supporter, she's one of the strongest or highest damage dealing character in the game, right? So competing with somewhat Scarlet and Modernia. So I have a feeling they're trying to go that route as well for 2B right here. So let's have a look at the kit. So first things first, skill 1. So you can see survival. This is going to activate when using burst skill, affect self. So what does this do? It is going to increase her HP based upon certain triggers. Once it's going to increase max HP by 10%, and when it's twice, max HP goes up to 20%, and 3 times it goes up to 57.76% continuously. So it's going to take a while before she is able to get the maximum potential of this skill. This is going to increase her max HP tremendously. Alright, this is a lot of HP increase over time for sure. But what is the point of all of this HP? She's not going to tank, right? So if you look at the skill 2, Cluster Bomb, you notice one thing here. Activates after firing 300 times. So this is going to be a passive skill. Now 300 times again is going to take a while before she can reach there, right? It's going to affect all enemies. However, once she does reach there, she will deal 167.45% final attack as damage to all enemies. And at the same time, she has an ability that activates when enter battle, where her attack will increase by 6% of the caster's final max HP continuously. So this is where it comes in. The more HP she has, the more her attack is going to increase. It scales off 6% of her max HP. So that means you want to go to the HP route. Now this is going to be very interesting because defender, you know, with very unique skill kit right here, I have a feeling all of this HP conversion to attack is going to scale pretty good. Again, that's something that we'll have to test her out when she comes out, right? Last but not least, if you look at this burst skill series of attacks, cool down 40 seconds, so affects all enemies of 2439% of final attack as distributed damage. So that's going to be something that's very unique. So it's going to distribute evenly amongst all the enemies on the field. But if there's only one boss, this is a very high modifier right here. Alongside with affects one enemy unit with the highest max HP, she will deal extra 792% of final attack as additional damage. So this is not bad. This is quite high actually. If you look at the numbers, keep in mind this is at level 10. So let me bring up my Scarlet and just give you guys a point of comparison. Alright, so Scarlet is like one of the strongest damage dealer in the game, and I have my Scarlet at like skill level 10. So look at my Scarlet skill level 10 right here, right? So this is affects all enemies, deals 849.15% of final attack as damage. So 849%, where for 2B we get 792%. On top of that we get this additional distributed damage as well. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Maybe she can out damage some of the current Nikkes that we have, but that's something that we'll have to test for sure. Now if you look at the demonstration right here, so let's show you guys a little bit. Very cool animation for sure. Alright, so I know they definitely boost up her cake for sure. Oof, look at that. Oh, that is massive, alright? Why is it so huge? I have no idea. But it wasn't that huge in the game, alright? Clearly they... This is a special collab, extra large. Alright, so look at that damage. I hope you guys can see the numbers. So it does go fluctuate a little bit, sometimes 4,000. I can see this is after she activate her burst. And when she activates the burst, you can see damage goes up to 5k, sometimes 6.7k occasionally. So it does like almost 1.5 times more damage when she activates her burst. Again, hopefully we'll be able to test her out in action. Very excited for her. Unfortunately though, she does not use, you know, a sword. So she's still a gun user. Now if you want a sword user, you'll have to rely on A2. Now A2, very cool, man. They nail A2 for sure. She's the other sword user in the game right now besides Scarlet, and I actually like it. This is a very cool animation. The cake aside, right? I know people want to talk about the cake, but look at the animation. Alright, that's just slicing. Feels like she has a... It feels like she has a better animation. Just... Maybe that's just for me. Look at that. That is so cool. That is so cool. The burst is really cool. Alright, so... You can see she's continuously using the sword, but even though then she is also going to be a rocket launcher, right? Even though like in this animation it looks like she's using a sword. So let's look at A2's skill. So similar concept, going to be a burst tree again, fire type. So same, both are burst tree and fire element, but weapon is going to be rocket launcher. So let's have a look at A2's skill 1. You can see right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Activates when using burst skill. Affect self, charge damage increased by 110% for 15 seconds, explosion radius increase by 100% for 15 seconds. This is a lot of, I don't know, the explosion radius seems really good, right? For a rocket launcher unit, that's going to depend on how big her default radius is going to be, but this seems really good. Activates when hitting a target with full charge on a skill 2 passive. This is going to deal 30.1% of final attack as additional damage. And one more thing is, she will also be able to do bonus damage to parts up to 40.8% for 3 seconds when hitting a target with full charge. Now, her burst skill, very unique, Mood B. So this is going to affect herself. Own HP decreases every second while attack and charge speed increases. So during the burst skill duration, her HP is going to drain down, slowly trickle down. And if her own HP dips below 40%, then this entire thing deactivates. So I thought this is pretty interesting. So that means you want to always maintain her HP at above 40% so that she can activate or she can maintain the bonus effect that you get from the burst skill right here, which is her attack increased by 15.19%, her charge speed increased by 35%, and her current HP is going to continuously drain by 4% every 1 second. So you might need a healer to pair with A2. She might be harder to use if you don't have much rosters of healers. That's going to include, like, you know, Swimsuit Mary, for example, Rapunzel, and Blanc and Noir. I believe is going to be a very good pair with her as well. So I'm kind of curious to see how she's going to work overall. How well does she perform compared to all the other Nikkes? But right now, based on me looking at their kit, between A2 and 2B, I feel like 2B has a slightly more interesting damage potential. I feel like 2B might be the better one, but of course it's hard to just judge based upon their skill kit right now. Looking at the damage numbers, it seems like 2B's one is pretty high. I'll have to look at A2 and test her out in action and see how do you keep the uptime of her burst skill to make sure that she can maintain, you know, all of these bonus damage that she basically gets from all the skills, right? So yeah, let me know what you guys think of A2, 2B. Are you guys excited? Are you guys hyped for all the new characters and the NIER collab, and of course Pascal as well? So that's something that, you know, I'll see you guys again very soon. Once the collab comes, we're gonna do the polls. Hopefully I'll be able to stream during that time as well. Thanks a lot for watching. Leave a comment below. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.